What do you get when a Manhattan and a Martini have a baby?
I don't know, Bruce. What do you get when a Manhattan and a Martini have a baby?
You get a cocktail that's both sweet and dry, just like its parents' relationship.
Well, I thought you were going to say refreshing. You always say refreshing.
Yeah, I do. If there's one thing I know, it's how to make a Manhattan. That's because it's my go-to drink after a stressful night behind the bar. Actually, to be honest, it's my daily tipple. Shh, don't tell anyone. Occasionally though, I'll make myself an icy cold martini. I'll sip it before a meal to help stimulate my appetite, but that's just me. I guess the best time to drink a Manhattan or a martini is ultimately up to you. As long as you enjoy it and appreciate it. You can't go wrong, provided you don't have too many. You don't want to be overcooking that steak of yours. I don't know. Today, because we haven't made a classic cocktail for a while, I'm going to make a Martinez. It's a drink that deserves a lot of respect. It's basically a Manhattan with gin instead of whiskey and a splash of maraschino liqueur and bitters to make it more interesting. Some people say it predates the Martini, but don't tell James Bond that, because, well, that could change everything. Yeah, it could. No one knows who invented the Martinez. Maybe it was Jerry Thomas, the father of American mixology, who made it for a guy going to the port city of Martinez, California. Or maybe it was some random guy in Martinez who just liked to mix drinks and get wasted. That sounds more like it, doesn't it? Some say it may have even come out of New York City. Either way, it's a good excuse to make this cocktail and wonder about the history. And maybe make up your own stories along the way. Why not? The first time the Martinez was written down was in 1884 in a book by O.H. Byron called The Modern Bartender's Guide. But it probably existed before that because people back then, well, they didn't have smartphones to take pictures of their drinks and post them on Instagram. Byron's instructions specifically state, same as a Manhattan, only you substitute gin for whiskey. He didn't say what kind of gin to use, but he probably meant genever. Wait, genever. No, wait, genever. Huh. Potato, patata. Tomato, tomato. Oysters and oysters. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, genever. I'm a believer in genever. That sounds like a Monkees tune, doesn't it? It's a multi-style Dutch gin. That's what most people drank before the British invaded with their dry gin. The Martinez shows up again in 1887 in a book by Jerry Thomas that came out after he died. I think it was about 2 years, actually, after he died. Drinks from the grave. Spooky. This time, he said to use Old Tom gin, which is somewhere between a malt-heavy genever and a juniper-heavy London dry gin. He also said to use sweet vermouth, not dry, and no curacao, which some other recipes used. His version is pretty close to what we drink today. You can play around with different gins to make your Martinez your own. Dry gin will make it more crisp, with some pointing out that the resulting drink is closer to a Hearst cocktail. Modern gins will make it more fruity or floral, depending on the brand. But if you want to be a purist, use genever.
Genever, Bruce. Just go with it.
Okay, when you stir the Martinez with ice, you get a smooth and rich drink that has a hint of juniper, a touch of herbs, and a dash of cherry. Part Manhattan, part martini with a full dose of satisfaction. Yeah, let's make one. We're gonna make a Martinez. And the funny thing is, I don't have Old Tom gin. I ordered some, but it hasn't come in yet. So we're probably gonna have to do a follow-up video as a comparison between the two. I'm just gonna use some dry gin today. As far as genever is concerned, I can't even get that here in Ontario. So we'll just go with what we got. So I do like this gin, Seventh Heaven. You know, I do like this gin. It's Canadian gin, and it's full of juniper berries and elderberries, and I like it. It's good gin. It's nice and clean and crisp. Okay, we're gonna go with 2 ounces. I'm gonna measure today. In our mixing glass, for sure. Next, we're gonna follow that up with some vermouth. Now, you know, like I said earlier, I drink Martini Rosso vermouth, typically in my Manhattans. I kind of got used to it. But Cocky, I think it's going to be perfect in this cocktail. I like Cocky because it has a hell of a lot of flavor. There's some really strong orange notes and rhubarb. It's less sweet than Rosso. It has this wonderful spicy undertones. You gotta get a bottle and try it. Let me know. Anyway, we're gonna go with 1 ounce. And you know, there are a lot of recipes out there for the Martinez. A lot of different recipes. This is what I like. Okay, next we have Luxardo. We have maraschino, some wonderful cherry notes there. We're gonna go with 1/4 of an ounce in our mixing glass. Bitters are next. Angostura is your traditional, couple dashes. And orange bitters, I'm gonna use, I've got like 5 different orange bitters up here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Reagan's. I like Reagan's. Really strong notes of cardamom. And again, 3 dashes. Or 2 dashes. We're gonna add some ice. Just like that. And we're gonna give it a stir. And we're gonna stir for, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. Get her nice and chilled. Get her diluted. Make it all wonderful. How's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's doing just fine. Okay, I think we're done. We're in. We're gonna swap this for this. Nice little chilled coupe. And all we're gonna do is strain it out. Nice. Now, we're gonna garnish. I've got a fresh lemon. We're gonna just carve off a wonderful piece of lemon rind here. And we're going to express the oils right over top. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. That's marvelous. And yeah, baby. I love lemon. Now, you could garnish. Of course you could. Or you don't really have to garnish. I don't think so. This is beautiful. All right, let's give it a go. Oh, the first thing I get is lemon, which is always inviting, isn't it? And, you know, I rub the lemon on the stem and around the lip, and my fingers smell like lemon. Whoa. With the combination of botanical notes from the gin, the sweetness of vermouth, and a hint of cherry from the maraschino liqueur, the Martinez cocktail has a complex flavor profile. The aromatic bitters add depth, resulting in a smooth, balanced drink that is both boozy and slightly dry, with a rich interplay of herbal and sweet nuances. It's a classic cocktail that can be enjoyed at any time of day. You know, all the variations, all the recipes, they always say, you know, put it in a coupe, or maybe a Nick and Nora, you know, and it's always straight up. But yet, if I were coming home from work after a long day working bar, I probably wouldn't make it this way. I want a drink, I want it now. I want to get out of my monkey suit and I want to make a drink. Okay, I need a rock glass. And you know, why don't they ever suggest that it should go on ice? I have no idea. But why don't we do that? Okay? Pick a glass, any glass. I'm just gonna go with a little one. Just a little one, because, yeah, it wasn't that stressful tonight. So what I'm gonna do is just go grab some ice, pop her in our little glass. We're gonna go for some gin, maybe. I just got home from work. This is how I'm gonna make it, guaranteed. But that's just me. Some gin. Some sweet vermouth. I'm going to use the Rosso. Why not? Not a lot. Perfect. Perfect. We're going to go with our Luxardo Maraschino. And I'm going to be a little more judicial here. Tons. Oh yeah, it's shaping up nice. And our bitters. Because of the size of the glass, 1 dash. Orange bitters, 1 dash. We're going to give that a little gentle stir. It's fast and dirty, just like me. Cheers. If there's one thing I know, oh my God, that's the blooper, isn't it?
Ready?
Okay. You say potato, I say potato. Wait, I haven't got the lyric. How's that go, man? You say potato, I say potato. Let's call the whole thing off. No. Let's call the whole thing on. Potato, potato. I have no freaking idea. You make it the way you want to make it and enjoy it. Genever. Jennifer.
Oh, we're gonna get lots of comments on this.
Jennifer! Sorry. Hit the subscribe button, check some other videos out, and just do it. Make a Martinez cocktail. What was that?